Hey, what's up, YouTube? Skylar Fiction here. So, I thought I would talk a little bit tonight about the scumbag Brett Keane. So, where do I start? First, if you're a Christian, and I have many Christian friends here on YouTube that I genuinely care about and I have amazing conversations with all the time. If you think that Brett Keane is one of you, if he has your genuine best interest at heart, you're lying to yourself. He has become what I would consider a plague on the Google Plus YouTube community. You know, I have no problem with people who have genuine beliefs. They're passionate about them. They want to share their love of their God with the rest of us, right? Even the non-believers, the people who don't believe. But when you get people like this, like Brett Keane, who's so manipulative, and it's almost strange to me that people don't realize it. Like, to me, it's just so very obvious. And I think a lot of people do realize that this guy is really probably one of the worst human beings I've seen here on at least the great debate community. I guess what kind of sparked this video, I was just watching his latest train wreck, if you want to call it that, of a video. And basically, he's kind of just going into this whole slavery issue. I can't figure out why so many people are so willing to argue for slavery and try to argue that it's not harmful or there's nothing morally incorrect about it. And he goes into all this nonsense about atheists. I'm not an atheist, but I mean, I gotta come and defend him here in this particular topic. He talks about how atheists make this big deal about slavery, which I would hope all individuals would make a big deal about slavery, because this is something we should definitely, at every angle, try to stop if it's happening. We do have, the cold reality is in our world today, we actually have a lot of slavery going on. In fact, I think I read a statistic. There's actually more slavery going on today than there was at the peak of slavery here in America, back in the 1800s and so on. So, he's going on, and he decides to compare this to atheists believing in science and caring about science, and how scientists basically use, they do testing on animals, basically. And he refers to monkeys being our ancestors. He's like, well, they're pretty much just, hurting themselves. It's a form of slavery. It's so beyond stupid. I was going to take clips of the video and put it in. I still may. But it's so beyond stupid that I almost don't want to give him any time like that. I don't want to give him his face, his channel, any kind of credit, because he's just such a scumbag.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Brett Keane from God TV Radio. Have you wondered why it is that atheists speak out against slavery when at the same time they endorse science, when science actually uses their human ancestors that evolved, such as the monkeys and the apes? Science labs use monkeys and apes to be able to do tests on, inject with viruses, diseases, and so on and so on. So if we evolved from the primate family, it's like we're torturing our own family members. We're executing them. We're injecting them with cancer and disease, death. That doesn't seem like the kind of thing that you'd want to do to your family. It's definitely not honoring your mother and father.
So I want to call you retarded right now, but I feel like I would be insulting mentally handicapped people by associating them with you.
Yet atheists continue to do it every day. And like Leonard Nimoy, they state, whatever justifies the means.
But it kind of amazes me how much the Christian community, some of these Christians, just think this guy's for real. I mean, this guy was a scumbag when he was an atheist, and I still think he's an atheist. I think it's all bullshit. I think this is all an act for subscribers and to this weird little thing he's got going where I think he enjoys manipulating people. But it amazes me that like the amount of Christians on this Google Plus actually believe this guy's for real. I mean, this whole thing. I think the truest thing he's gotten that really points out just the absolute awfulness of this human being is recently when he tried to turn on Star Splitter's camera during a live hangout. Now, not everybody wants their face shown on YouTube. I mean, any one of these videos can become viral within like minutes. You never know. You never know what video is going to take off. And now all of a sudden you have your face everywhere on the internet. Especially, in the kind of topics and things we discuss, politics, religion, which is our main thing. We don't want necessarily our religious views, our anti-religious views, out there for everybody to see and to connect with. Some of us have jobs where we're actually working with the community. We're actually working face to face with the people around us. And that could be very, very, very dangerous if something got out. Especially the way some of these guys, like doc drop people, I hate that word, doc drop. But how these people, if they think they just got a second, it's like when Raw the other day thought he had gotten what's the guy's name? Forbidden Fruit Mike thought he had caught Forbidden Fruit with his real name, and like within minutes launched that video showing everybody his real name. I mean, it's ridiculous, and just to know that someone would go that far. Like even some of the people that I argue with the most here on Google Plus, G-Man, he would never even have the balls to try to turn on someone's camera because he knows how blatantly disrespectful that is. But anyways, I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest. I'm not going to drag this video out any longer. Just listen, this is just my message to the Christians out there. Please stop associating with this guy. He does not care about you. He is manipulating you. He is using you. There are lots of decent Christians that you can have community with in this Google Plus. Nate Cunningham, Roy Montero, Aaron Voluntarist, Epicurious. You have all these really good Christians that have chats all the time and can have civil conversation. I got to go on Nate's channel the other day, and it was so nice to be able to actually ask a question and get an answer, and actually have people listen to what you say and not constantly try to cut off your mic or habitually lie over and over again like these scumbags, G-Man and Brett Keane. Now, it's unbelievable. So anyways, I'm just telling you, you have no reason to believe me, I guess, but, if you believe in truth and you believe and you actually value those things in Christianity that you care about, what Jesus spoke of, don't associate yourself with this fucking disgusting human being that is Brett Keane. Anyways, guys, later. Subscribe and make the world a better place.